All right, we are live from Dallas.
All right, rise and shine.
Yes,
It's World Card time.
All
Welcome to Dallas, Texas.
Let's see if anybody joins us.
Yeah,
Let's give a few minutes.
Is anyone there?
A lot of people are downstairs right now in the trade night.
They're waiting for us.
We'll see.
And I don't know you about Dan, but I am exhausted, man. It is already day 2 of the Dallas Card Show.
Yep.
And it's almost 11 o'clock here in Dallas.
But I got my coffee, so we're going to recharge for a little bit.
It really is only 9 o'clock our time in LA.
Right.
So we should be okay, but it has been a long day because we were up till 3 a.m. And guess what? Dan made some PMG deals at 3 in the morning. And people always say that's when you make your best deals.
The gold digging hour is what I call it.
Thank you for doing the split screen
there.
You should be able to go full then. Open that to hit the green. There you go.
Okay, we got Albert. Albert's in the chat. What's up?
Jago, what's up, guys? Thank you for your patience. Thank you for logging in.
Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes. We'll let the curator army come in.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Like, even though the show didn't technically start till 2 p.m., we were there. Dan was probably there, 10:30?
Yeah, 10:30.
And I was there like 11:30.
We got Montreal in the house.
NDT. All right. Good. Albert Jones. What's up, guys? And it has been great. This is my first Dallas show. This is Dan's third. And he dragged me here, as you can see. So this is my first show. And let me tell you, he's like, Merlin, you have to come to Dallas and bring your weird shit, man. And you know what, guys? He was totally right.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that, guys. We're gonna give a few minutes to let people come in here. We'll keep this one short to about half an hour because we gotta go
downstairs. We gotta go downstairs.
We got our card boxes here. We're ready to go, but we wanted to give you guys an update about what's going on because we said we would. What's up, Adam?
It has been experience, folks. It really has, and everything Dan has told you guys has come true. And let me tell you, I'm having a great time. I'm meeting a lot of great people, a lot of other content creators, a lot of dealers and sellers from all over the country. Mm-hmm. And they've all friend requested me. We've talked to the wee hours of the night. And it's been a great, positive experience. A lot of friendly people, a lot of good vibes.
Right.
And I will be back again, folks. So y'all, if you haven't been, please come.
So let me answer this question for Albert. No, I have not, Albert, and I'll follow up with you on Instagram about that. But let's talk about a little bit about the Dallas show real quick here. Okay, this is your first time, your first impressions. I know you just kind of gave like a summary of what you thought, but tell us about when you first got here, first couple days, seeing all the people out here. What's your impression compared to a show back home that's maybe not on this size comparison?
What I would compare it to a show back in Los Angeles?
Compare it to the shows back home. What's the difference here?
Well, a lot bigger because everything in Texas is big, as they say, and true to form, this is big too. People from all over the place. I mean, you got all your best dealers, sellers, traders, all your best content people, all here, all wrapped in one. It's like camp card trading 101 here. It's like a summer camp. But everybody's excited. Everybody's ready to do the potato sack race.
And is that not what I said going into this?
Yes.
So it is everything, folks, I have pumped it up to be, right?
And it's only day 2, folks. It's only day 2, and I will admit, the great curator, you are correct, sir. You are correct.
Yes. Tell me about the energy that you feel here.
Oh, it's insane. It is I'm telling you. I'm just sit down and people start talking to me, introduce themselves to me, and they, friend request me on IG, and people are texting me like crazy. I'm walking around the room, and people come up and grab me like, Merlin, come check out our table, come meet my friends, meet my family, meet my coworkers. Come look at my cards. What do you think about my cards? And people are coming up to my table, introducing us. I mean, people are hospitable. Yeah. I'm at the end. It's just great. I mean, I'm making friends. I'm making connections. I'm networking, and I'm excited. I can't wait for tomorrow. Yeah, that's how excited I am.
It's a great vibe out here for sure. I just want to highlight this real quick. Brian Adams, thank you so much. What's up, Brian? Brian's always tipping us, man. Thank you so much. You're our biggest supporter. So we thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian.
Let's talk about the vibe out here. Yeah, everybody here has a common interest, and we're all here to have a good time. So, you immediately have a sense of camaraderie when you walk into the hotel, when you walk into the convention center, when you see people on the elevator or in the hallways, you say, "What's up?" It's really cool. And I think the term of summer camp really describes this place really well. It's like a guy's weekend getaway where you can just go here. You don't have to worry about anything else and just have fun.
Yeah.
Trading cards.
Because how can you be mad and mean at people when you're having too much damn fun?
Right.
So that's the energy, because everybody's so positive because everybody's in the best spirits. Everybody feels like they're on vacation. And it just that energy keeps paying forward and forward and forward. And we've already made some great deals. We've already made some good sales. I've looked at some great cards. I mean, Dan and I both, and all our friends have made great sales today.
Tell me about the type of cards you've seen when you're out here.
Oh my goodness. Well, of course, I've seen a lot of John Morant's because apparently that's the most popular of all the sports. But the thing is, like Dan always preaches, whatever you put in your display case, that's what people are going to bring to your table. Right. And he's very true to form on that. And everybody has brought some really interesting stuff. I've seen a lot of cool Marvel stuff, Star Wars, soccer, and that's pretty much what in wrestling, and that's pretty much what I brought to the table.
Let me tell you guys, like we have the hot corner, I like to say, because we have all the cards that nobody else has. Our strategy going into this, we're separate in terms of the inventory that we have, but the strategy that we were going into Dallas is that we weren't going to try to compete with anybody else. We were going to bring the unique cards that nobody's ever seen before. So we brought wrestling, entertainment, Marvel, all sorts of crazy stuff, and people are loving it. I know for me, and you can speak to this on your own, on your end, because you're on a different side of the table. But for me, people were not ready for my Marvel PMGs, guys. Let me tell you.
No, and they were salivating.
I had built these things up, and you'll see it in my vlog, but I had built these things up going into the show, and people were not ready for it. People are going crazy for these things. They're like, I've already sold a few of them, but I even priced my things really high. I'll admit, I priced my PMGs pretty high, but people are not really pushing back on that at all. They're very interested. They're doing research. And I have just a crowd of people around my table at all times looking at the PMG. So I'm very happy with the feedback there. And we'll get into this a little bit. But one of the things I like to do when I'm in Dallas is look at the themes and see what people are going after, and we see where the next emerging market is. And I really believe that Marvel is the talk of the town right now in terms of the feedback that I'm getting from people. What about you?
The same thing. Yeah, definitely PMGs are like the hot topic on the floor here in Dallas, and also just any kind of basic Marvel inserts. I was going to send some Marvel inserts that I had already that I'd purchased on eBay and other net stuff, and I was deciding if I should send them the grading, or maybe I should bring them to Dallas with me and just show them in the display case. And you know what, folks? I sold 2 of those Marvel inserts, and one of them I think was the Avengers Affinity Stones. It was a Doctor Strange, and it's a die cut. If you've seen these, there's 5 versions, and they're numbered out of 49, and they have little stones in them. And those seem to be very, very popular. But any kind of Marvel inserts, I sold a Star Wars 2021 Chrome insert, like a X-Fractor card or whatever it is, and those went pretty well. And I've sold a couple wrestling. I sold a John Cena card today too.
Yeah, let's tell them about the activity that's going on here, because and maybe you can speak to your side, but I tell you guys right now, I've been doing deals left and right. People have been buying up all my stuff. I've already hit my sales goal for the whole show, and we still got the biggest day tomorrow. So I'm super happy. The people come out here, like I said, the people that come to these destination shows, they come to deal. They bring cash. They bring good cards, and they're not afraid to pull the trigger on a lot of deals. So I'm having a lot of fun out here doing deals left and right. And you guys will see that on my vlogs. I closed some pretty big deals today, which I'm super happy about.
I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff. I bet I saw on Dan's table, someone made Dan's table rain today. It was that crazy. I don't know if he's posted on Instagram. Have you posted it yet?
I have not, and I'm debating whether I should post it or not. I mean, it's super exciting for me to post these pictures, but I talk about security, guys.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It was ridiculous.
I don't know if I want to advertise this on my Instagram, but I will show you guys just for this video. Okay, let's see if this camera will come in. No joke, some dude today. Okay, see if you guys can see that. Some dude pulled out $1 million in his bag. This was posted by Roth Cards.
So Roth Cards posted that, guys.
But I wanted to repost it, but I didn't want to do it. And then some guy came up to my table. We closed a deal, and he literally made it rain on my table. You can see. Let's see if you can see. Check that out, guys. And he's gonna post it on his vlog. I didn't want to advertise this because I don't want somebody to rob me of this, but there's some major deals going on for sure. And with that, let's answer some of these chat questions here. Highlight some of this. Lee, what's up, brother? It's good to see you.
What's up? Lee says hello. Just saw the live going on now. Hello, and happy to listen to the great curator live. Aren't we all?
Brian Basketball's in the house.
What's up, Brian Basketballs? What up, y'all? Thanks for going live. Well, thank you for your patience and waiting for us.
I love Pandas in the house.
Love the 1-2 punch and positive energy.
Yeah. Yes. Let me answer Brian's question here. Any PMGs sold? Yes, I sold a few of them already. I sold 3 of my PMGs so far.
And what were they?
I sold my Daredevil PMG. I sold my Bullseye Blue PMG. Which
that was at 3 in the morning, folks. Last night in the trade night, 3 in the morning.
That was a gold digging hour deal. 3 in the morning last night. I kind of regret selling it, but whatever. I take the profit on it. And I sold my Apocalypse Red PMG so far. So definitely the PMGs I think are the talk of the show in terms of the people that have been coming to my table. Jamie's in the house.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Jamie?
Yeah. Brian, we always love your support.
To support these guys. Yeah. Thanks, Brian. I hope to meet you soon.
Thank you. Jago, okay.
Did you fill for the PMG market price, or did you get a fill for the PMG market price?
Yes, I'm getting a lot of good feedback. The way that I price my PMGs, because there's no comps on the ones that I have, I basically just kind of priced them. I just threw out a price that I wanted to get for me to let it go, and I've not been getting a lot of pushback. So I priced my PMGs pretty high. And I think that the feedback right now is that because of those record-breaking sales that we're seeing on eBay and Golden and these other marketplaces, people are processing it in their mind that Marvel cards are worth money. I always talk about this, guys, because I always talk about like the perception of value that is associated with a card. Before these big sales, people would look at Marvel cards and they're like, oh, that's for kids, right? That's probably, they weren't willing to pay several $100s, let alone several thousands of dollars for these PMGs. But now that they've seen the sales, they've processed it in their mind that these things have value and they're willing to pay up for these things, for these PMGs now. So the feedback has been very, very valuable to me in terms of where I stand on Marvel. And I was just telling you this, Merlin, that for me, Marvel is the hottest talk of the show right now. I'm ready to go all in on Marvel. I'm ready to get all out of sports and go all into Marvel after this weekend.
And folks, that's an understatement. I can't even emphasize. Sorry, we had a little technical issue. We got a little excited. We hit the wrong button.
Yeah,
we hit the explode button.
We're not used to doing this on one computer here, so it's a little bit different.
Okay, who do we got next here? So the PMG market is ridiculous right now on the Dallas floor. It is the hottest topic for sure. Oh, how's that Ronaldo you picked up, Dan?
I did not pick up the Ronaldo. I was trying to get feedback from you guys on that. That Ronaldo, that's owned by Sunday League Investor. He wants $2,500 for it. It's a cool card, but the auto is a 9 and the card itself is a 7. And so, I'm debating it. But if I see it tomorrow, if it's available tomorrow, I'll probably pull the trigger. If I see Sunday League Investor later tonight, I'll probably pull the trigger on it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? If anybody saw that, let me know what you think.
Wait a minute. I thought you did sell a Ronaldo today.
I sold my Ronaldo booklet.
Oh, it's a booklet. What is it?
It was a booklet, auto booklet. I sold that on the first night. Immaculate.
Okay.
But I posted another Ronaldo Immaculate auto that Brian has that maybe I'll go for. Dano's in the house.
Good day, boys.
Yes.
Good day from Australia, I assume. Yes.
Right.
Everyone grew up on Marvel, and it was a part of everyone's life. That's true.
Sam's in the house. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Sam?
Jago.
Thought you left to trade night. We're going to.
We will. It's like 11:30 here, guys. But trade night's going to go till 2 a.m. But we wanted to get on to do this live for you guys to give you an update. We said that we would kind of give you as much content as we could around the show so that you guys would feel that you were here. So that's why we committed to doing this. But it will be a shorter show. We'll probably cap this at about like half an hour.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, but don't worry.
Because we have our best trades that go on from midnight till 2.
Yes.
Did you see other people selling PMGs?
No. Marvel PMGs? No. I'm the only guy here. But there are people that are walking the show that are Marvel collectors that are carrying around some PMGs.
Yeah, we've seen a few for our table.
Yeah, but nothing to the on the level that I am at. So
yeah, and I just have a couple.
Yeah.
And people are even looking at the couple that I have. That tells you how hot they are.
Yeah.
Because they looked at mine before Dan got here, and they were like, "Do you know anybody else here on the floor that's going to have PMGs?" And I'm like, "Well, just you wait a couple of hours. He'll be right here."
Right.
And sure enough, he produced.
Okay, let me answer this question by Michael Brown. Speaking of in the house, was Mealy Pops there? No, Mealy Pops is not.
Really?
Yeah, Mealy Pops is not here. He's hiding out right now. He had a huge presence here last Dallas, and he was probably going to be here again. But he is not here. Maybe his representatives are here. Maybe they're not hanging his banner. Okay. If he had planned to be here, but he himself is not here. And I did get an update on this, guys. I saw that guy, I think his name is Shane. He said that Mealy Pops has agreed to pay his share of the profit that he made on that sale back to him. So at least he's stepping up. And I think that he realized that was the only way to save his reputation, to maybe do some damage control on this. I also saw that BBCE did put out a statement admitting fault and saying that they're going to stop grading Pokemon cases and Yu-Gi-Oh cases. So there are people starting to to take responsibility and being held accountable, except for that one dude who nobody's heard any stories from him yet. So we'll see. That's the update about what's going on with that, guys. Okay, let me
do it again next year.
Yeah.
Don't click us out. I know some of the other Marvel card YouTubers are heading there tomorrow. Well, that's great. I hope we can see them.
Yeah, we'll see.
Somebody come to our table.
Maybe we'll do a trade. I have possibly a very sneaky trade in the works. I'm not going to say anything about it just in case it doesn't go through, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, I can't wait, man. Is F1 still hot and garnering buzz?
I think so. I'm seeing a lot of F1 out there.
Okay. I mean, people ask it. I haven't really seen it, or really people come up to me and asking me about it, as they usually do in LA.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of F1 in people's cases, but
I have too.
Because we don't deal with it ourselves, we're not really talking about it too much. But I have seen it out here.
Did anyone bring you any Marvel jambalayas?
Yes, several. Nothing that I picked up because there just weren't characters that I was interested in. But I am seeing more jambalayas than I am PMGs.
Adam, honestly, it's a cool card itself. Regardless of the grade, it is nice eye appeal. Don't think you should do it though. Grade 7 Ronaldos don't sell very well unless you have money to spare. Yeah,
I agree with that, Adam. And the only reason I really like it, it is number 1 of 25. So it's the alpha of the series.
That helps.
I like the story of that particular card. So I don't know if I can get it I don't know, guys. I really like it. I just don't know if I want to spend the money on it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to work a deal with Brian about that. Yes.
Okay. I can understand that one. Says Brian. Okay, no one asked yet again tonight. I'll be the scapegoat. So guys, is Jamel of Mealy Pops set up? Sorry, guys, to be a Debbie Downer. What's he talking about?
To be set up. He's talking about the Pokemon case.
Yes, I know that. But who's Jamel?
Jamel is Mealy Pops. He's one of the 2 guys that sold it to the dude.
Okay.
I don't like. Is it being so, guys? What's he trying to say? Is he being set up to take the fall?
Yeah.
I don't think he's being set up, but I think that he has the most.
The patsy.
I think he has the most to lose because he has a very good reputation in the community. He's got a big business and he makes a lot of money selling cards. So if his reputation is damaged beyond repair, then that's the end of his business, essentially. So,
and do they usually set up in Dallas?
Yeah,
all the time.
He has like 10 tables. He has,
but not this weekend.
No, I don't see him out there.
Because of this?
Yeah, I mean, like I don't see his banner. His people might be here, but his banner is definitely not.
Crazy.
But yeah,
Brian, I'm going to start picking up some PMGs. We'll do it, man. Do it, and you let us know how it goes and what you get.
I think the PMGs, the secret is out on PMGs, so you're gonna have to pay up for them unless they're like lower tier characters. But I still think they have a little bit of room to grow. But I think at some point they will have a slight correction on the Marvel cards, but not anytime soon. I think this is the year of Marvel.
Well, you know what everybody really wanted out of your case was that purple set. That promotional set.
Yeah, that's my other one.
You weren't selling it individually, were you?
No. Everybody wants Tyson, Tiger Woods, but I'm not going to break up that set. We're talking about my 2013 Upper Deck employee exclusive PMG set. It's a 6-card set, guys. I posted pictures on my Instagram if you haven't seen it before, but it's basically Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Mike Tyson, Oscar De La Hoya, Hulk Hogan, and Michael Phelps. I've got the whole 6-card set. People keep trying to break it up, but I'm not going to break it up. I'm only going to sell
gorgeous.
I'm only going to sell it as a set.
And it's all the same serial number, correct?
Yes.
The numbers are
matching serial numbers.
Scott L., I think he means he is set up at the card show, but I don't think he is he?
I don't see his banner out there, but I mean, if he
could be wrong.
If he had planned to set up at the show, then there would be a huge hole in the middle of the show right now. But I think that he probably sent his people to go, do business, and they just won't promote the brand.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
What we got next? Rick T, just know that you are currently living my dream. My goal is to be in your shoes within the next 10 years. I'll keep grinding. Good work, bro. You keep grinding. It takes persistence. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of hours, time, sleep, or no sleep.
I'll tell you this, Rick. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for those kind words. And I don't think it's going to take you 10 years.
No.
I think it'll take you maybe a year.
That's only taking me a couple.
Yeah, if you really want to do, what we're doing in terms of just going to out-of-state shows, doing large deals like this, you can definitely do that. There is a roadmap to that, and we can help you guys with that.
Oh, it's the AC. Oh,
crap. Okay.
Sorry about the AC, folks. Just making that weird noise.
Let's see.
John, do you think there is any appetite for older Marvel stickers? Yes, I do, and it's still an untapped market. What do you think?
Yes. I think with Marvel is very interesting right now because everybody is gravitating towards the PMGs because the PMGs are a crossover from the basketball PMG. So that's how people know them. Okay. Look at Merlin. But Marvel cards have so many different inserts in them that are super cool and super rare, more rare than the PMGs, I would argue. So I think that once people process it in their mind that Marvel is a legitimate category where they can buy, sell, trade, and invest, then they will start looking at the other undervalued cards like Marvel Masterpiece inserts, Platinum inserts, all those acetate cards and things like that. So I definitely think that, and the vintage stickers, I think 66 and 86 are the years that they did the vintage stickers, I think. I think that would be a play.
In 87.
Yeah, I think that would be a play.
And then there's like those like goofy ones from like 75. But, I have a lot of those in my display cases, and a lot of the Marvel guys that came to our tables this weekend, have been totally eyeing those things.
Right.
And like looking at them going, oh man, maybe I should.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's speculative for sure, but I think that if you're looking for undervalued plays, that's a play to make.
Because the thing was, I was buying a lot of those the vintage ones, and then I would get them graded, and they would come back with really bad grades, like anywhere from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
So now, like, my goal is to find anything like graded like 9 or better, like 10 as much as possible. So if you find anything like 9 or 10, I suggest that is vintage, grab it.
Right. Okay. Brian,
did you take the uncut frame?
No, because I travel on the airplane, so there's no way I can take the uncut sheets. Plus, those are in my private collection. They're in the Great Curator's vault, so they're not for sale. Jake, what's up? Jake is in the house. Jack Orange.
What's Jack say? Is there such a thing as a DC cards? Yes, there are.
Yeah, there are a lot of DC cards, but they're just not marketed very well, and people don't really care for them right now. But I mean, if you're a DC fan, that's what's out. That's what's available out there. You can get those for pretty cheap. And I do see a market for those someday.
Brian Adams, Merle, I hope to see some of your vinyl collection sometime. Yes, sometime soon. I'll show it to you. I'll send it to you. Thank you for sharing that with me on Instagram. I totally appreciate it. James Gonzalez, what are the Marvel metal hobby boxes going for now? Does $400 sound about right, Dan?
I would guess so, but you know what? Just like 3 weeks ago, they were $325. But at the show here, I see one guy selling them for $425. So maybe they have jumped up to $400. I don't know. I think that's kind of high though. But I mean, if you're just gonna, that's too high to rip it, I think. But
now, what year is these Marvel metal?
2020.
Okay, they're brand new.
Yeah,
okay.
But if you're gonna buy it and hold on to it, then I think that's a play.
Jago, any other non-sports trading cards such as Fortnite that may be increasing in popularity?
Alternative cards are very popular right now.
Yeah, I say almost anything. Yeah. I mean, I told him, Dan, today that I walked by one table and they had a lot of like vintage pop culture stuff, a lot of like, TV shows and movies from the 80s that were unsealed wax.
You bought a president's signature card.
Oh yeah, that's like one of my new things now. Like I've been buying like autographed cards of presidents, and it has to have the card, like a lot of the Leaf cards, it has to say authentic autograph on the card, not just like a signed and then it's authenticated by PSA. Like I want a card that is able to be graded, the card itself and the autograph by the grading company.
Yeah. So I'll answer this question like this, Jago. Like there are still novelty cards when you pull them out, people are like, hey, what's that? They're very niche things to collect, but there's no competition for them. So if you bring them to a show like this, you would definitely get a lot of attention. We were walking around looking at the show, and it's like majority of the show, a lot of people have the same things. It's like a sea of chrome everywhere you look.
I saw a million John Morants.
They all look, all the cards look the same. So like if you're trying to distinguish yourself from the competition, those alternative cards are definitely worth getting into.
I mean, I saw another table the day. The guy had a Ultimate Warrior autograph, and he wanted $1,500 or $1,200 for it raw. And then he had an autographed Ozzy Osbourne authentic card that was raw too, and he wanted $1,500 for it. And that's about all I could see.
I think that's high, but he's the only one that has it. He's the only one in the show that has it. So if you want it, you got to pay his price.
And I've done really well with my wrestling too. Like Dan brought his Marvel, and what I brought the most of was wrestling. And I sold a John Cena 2002 Fleer today for a good price, and it was an HGA 9, and it had a really cool custom label on it, and the guy really liked it and bought it. So I think we both, made a good deal. But wrestling's doing very well today. Sith Lord, is it worth to sell cards at the Dallas show when they only pay 69% comp price?
Listen, let me answer this for you,
okay.
Sif. Everything is negotiable. Now, the guys here are hard negotiators, and there are sharks out there. But if you hustle, you can find deals. I'm not selling my stuff at 60, 70% comp. People are buying it. When I'm at trade night, people are paying my price for my items. So it's all about the type of cards that you have. If they're unique enough and they're desirable enough, people will pay up for it. So don't think going into the show that you're going to get, you can't sell cards because of what you think is going to happen. It's all about how you negotiate, and it's all about how you're out there hustling.
Because Dan always told me too there are going to be sharks here, but I was expecting like they are in the LA area. Since Dan's from Orange County, I'm from LA. We're both from the LA area. That I feel like they actually been a little easier to work with here in Dallas than Los Angeles.
They're more willing to do deals for sure.
Jarrett, hey guys. It was nice meeting you today at the show. You too, Jarrett. Thanks for logging in and watching us tonight.
Yeah, appreciate
it. You're up late.
Jarrett.
Maybe we'll see you at the trade night. We'll be there after this.
Appreciate it.
Shiny Cardboard Addict. I almost have the full MCU purple PMG set. Just got a Spider-Man.
Wow, nice.
Dude,
very
awesome,
nice.
man. I'd love to see it. You need to post that on Instagram and tag us so we can check it out. Sports card shorts, LaMelo or Luka?
Long term, Luka. Short term, LaMelo.
Agree. Yeah, folks, if y'all got any cool things y'all post on Instagram and you want us to, check it out, make sure you tag us, okay?
Right.
Please. 19th, Rob, good to see you. 19th vintage. You guys sleeping head to foot in there?
First of all, we're not sharing a room, guys. I got my own room.
No.
I have my family.
He's got a
here
wife
with me,
and kid.
but we're doing this for the podcast, okay?
This is the Merle studio. You're so silly, Rob. Jordan, Riker, Merlin, and Dan. Each Dallas show has had a theme. Kobe Autos, Durant, F1. What do you feel like the theme? Dude, without even finish this sentence, I'll tell you right now, PMGs, precious metal gems, Marvel.
People are talking about that, and I'll also add soccer. Soccer is very big right now.
Definitely.
I'm sharing a table with Sunday League investor Brian. And he is
my God.
busier than me and him combined.
There are like 20 people around his little table. I mean, he's got a little table. He's just got one display case, but yet he's got more people around his table than the entire floor does.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, let's see here. Let's go through this here.
Yeah, bring soccer next time. Brian Adams, I had an idea on something you guys could do together and do a video on. You two should buy a storage unit together and set up a table at a flea market. Oh, Lordy.
We're too big time for that, man. We're too big time for that.
No, we can do it at Frankenstein's.
Yeah.
Jago, have you seen anyone selling G.I. Joe?
not yet, but a lot of people are talking about it.
Mealy Pops was.
Oh, too soon. Oh.
That's all you can. Discount bin. Yes. Brian, who is scheduled celebrity or athletes for this Dallas Texas show? Oh my God, there's Wade Boggs.
I don't even know.
Rocket Ishmael.
Yeah, but there's a lot. There's like at least 10 athletes that they have.
Yeah, I do know Wade Boggs, Rocket Ishmael.
Yeah.
Are Adam Tamini, Sea of Chrome, laughing out. So true. Lee, is vintage cards anything big in the Dallas show? Yes, it is. You've actually sold some, haven't you?
Yeah, I sold a vintage Jackie Robinson today. I would say it's about at least 25% of the show is vintage.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of vintage here.
Yeah.
Definitely, and of all sports.
And vintage is the play, guys. Nobody talks about vintage because it's not like super sexy or anything like that, but it is a play. I've had great luck with vintage. I would, anytime I get a chance to pick up some vintage cards, I'm definitely doing
it. Rob again. Was the John Cena an empty slab of a label? No, it wasn't. It was an HGA lab that HGA slab. It was a 9, and it had great subgrades, and I had a custom label, and it was the tiger stripes that matched the card, and that attracted the guy to buy it from me. And he was another dealer.
Yeah.
And a lot, it's crazy is because I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm selling a lot of my HGA cards here, Dan.
Oh wow!
And it's from dealers, and you know what they've all told me?
They're
cracking them, and they're getting the grades, the same grade, or if not better grade at PSA.
That's a play.
Or some decided to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're wising up on it. I'm not saying like go and get HGA, but I'm just saying like their grades are legit.
Yes.
Okay, Jordan, how many cards did each of you sell today?
Oh, I think I must have sold like 12.
Oh, 12?
Yeah.
I sold like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But I sold a few last night at trade night too.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got to sell that
all together, last 2 days, about 12.
Okay. Oh, last 2. Yeah, I've sold about.
And we 7. Have a mission. I've got a mission, a challenge for Merlin to sell his Betty White autograph by the end of the show.
I know the great curator tagged me and posted that on his Instagram and the story, so go check that out.
Right.
But it's been the most talked about card in my display case, the Betty White. Jamie, he says, what exactly is making the PMG market boom?
Right now, record sales that are being paid for by people who have the disposable income for this. So I talk about this in my review of Josh Luber's paper about why markets go up, what causes the boom. Go watch that video to fully understand. I'll tell you right now, these record-breaking sales are done by people who have a lot of money. Mainly, the rumor is Steve Aoki is buying up all these PMGs.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, for some reason. So that is what's causing the boom. But there's also going to be a correction involved with that coming down the line later. So go watch the video that I talked about Josh Luber's paper to understand that.
So do you think this will happen for a few more months still?
I think so. Okay. I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Rav Cards, I'm sure there were a few MJ LeBron dual autos throughout the show. What's the going rate for one of those right now?
I saw one. I think I saw one. 25,000 is what I saw for. Yeah.
John, for Marvel, who is the most popular character people are looking for besides Spider-Man?
Wolverine. So Spider-Man, I would say Spider-Man,
really?
Wolverine, and then the third person, Captain America.
Captain America. I was going to say that.
That's how I would rank them.
Have either of you picked up any heat?
I have not bought anything yet, guys. I have not bought anything. I have not made any trades. I've just been selling.
Yeah, it's the same here too.
But I'm waiting. I'm waiting till that last day, Sunday or to the gold digging hours tonight to do some deals. So we'll see.
Yeah, and plus I was looking for some wax. I know a lot of you viewers and some of the viewers came to see us today. They knew I was looking for the Upper Deck AEW, and I couldn't find any. There's hardly any wax. Okay, that is one difference. I told you that I recognized the difference between when I go to shows in LA. There's not as much wax here, even though it's a huge ass show. That it's mostly graded singles cards than wax.
Yeah. And with that, I think we're going to wrap this up so we can, because I got to go to trade night, guys.
Oh, you ready?
I got to make some deals. I'm itching. But let me just give you my final thoughts so far about what I'm seeing here.
Okay.
And you can comment on this too, Merlin. I'm seeing a lot of activity in this room. I'm seeing a lot of people spend money, a lot of people doing deals, a lot of excitement. And
so
this goes to show me where the hobby is in terms of how healthy the market is. So if I'm basing it off of what I'm seeing here in Dallas, I mean, I think it's as healthy as it's been, last several months.
Because I was really nervous.
Yeah.
I was very apprehensive because I thought like the new COVID variant was going to spread and everything was going to get really bad and everybody was going to start canceling out and postponing and the show was going to get canceled or my flights, and none of that happened. I'm at the hotel. You got booked and you said last time it didn't get booked. It wasn't full the last time. And I'm surprised of the turnout.
Yeah.
I really am. With everything going on, it's a very great turnout. I know. It's impressive.
Yeah. So it's been a great show so far. People are paying with cash. People are like gung-ho about the hobby as ever. So I think that's a good sign for everything. I do see some trends starting to shift, especially into soccer and Marvel. So that's something that we should be paying attention to.
And even Star Wars is picking up too. I sold a few Star Wars cards.
Yeah. Pop culture card, entertainment cards. Yes. I think a lot of people are starting to look towards those markets because they're still immature markets where you can buy cards, grade them, flip them, make money, and not as opposed to those other overpriced markets like basketball, for example.
Well, I don't know. Last night I met a few dealers during trade night, and these other guys were buying unique celebrity cards just like I was, and so we talked for hours as you saw us. And one of the guys won an auction today. He was so excited to show it to me and share with me that he bought. It was a Panini sticker, 1990, of Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff. So he says that's like kind of considered the rookie card, and he paid $300 for it. And he said he was going to get it graded at PSA.
Wow. Let's wrap this up.
Okay.
But let's just Brian again. Brian, thank you so much,
Brian,
brother.
Man, you're too generous, man.
He's always tipping.
Merci beaucoup.
Yes.
Oh, sports card. I did sell it at trade night last night. I sold my Jay-Z Chrome card. It was a PSA 10, so I sold it to a guy, one of the breakers, for a good price.
To answer your question, Turbo, yes, there are a lot of UFC cards here also. So
still popular.
We are seeing that. 1P4G, a lot of soccer cards here. So that's what we're mainly seeing. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
No, guys, we'll see you again probably on Tuesday, and we'll tell you more. I mean, we'd love to stay here. I mean, we've got 94 viewers, and that's freaking amazing for like the spur of the moment, spontaneous, show. And I want to thank you all for tuning in and this late at night on a Friday. Yeah. So now we've got, if any of you are at trade night, please come down and say hello to us and hang out with us. If not, we'll see you at the next show, and we'll be back on Tuesday, right?
Yeah. We'll do the Tuesday show, and we'll try to get you guys some footage of the trade night.
Exactly. And we'll talk more then, okay, folks? So y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Take care.